I'm gonna place it right like at the thing. So like all you have to do is just like grab the front rim.
All right.
And then you keeping AirPods in?
Yeah.
All right, so just believe in it and I promise you'll do it.
How much time my heart?
Yep. Go. You got that?
I did.
So for upcoming Street Fighter League, can you break down your team, like what you know about each person?
I feel like on the team, you have ChrisCCH, and he's been very good for a long time. He's even played in Street Fighter League as like the main guy that was relied to win the big matches. And then you have like Psycho. I feel like he's just very good lately, like always just improving his placements in tournaments, always just going up, always feel like he's just really ready and hungry for a big moment like this. And then you have Sean, always been very good for years, and he's been on Street Fighter League quite a few times, so I feel like having someone with a lot of experience is always very good also. Those are the best players that come to Street Fighter League, so my goal for here is try to do well at Street Fighter League, because there's a lot of opportunities and money in fighting games right now.
Bruh,
oh shit!
I pressed that way earlier.
No, you can't. You can't. That's the earliest you can drive reversal.
What happened?
That's the earliest you can do drive reversal.
No, I know. I pressed it way earlier and I stopped.
Oh, you didn't mean to do it. Oh, it just buffered it. Oh shit!
Dude, it carried that throughout the whole input.
That's interesting.
I'm Shine. I'm from New York. I've been playing fighting games since 2009. So if my math is right, 14, 15 years. I did not meet Punk through locals. Punk, I met online and ranked. I would see Punk's name online, I'd queue up, play, and then I would keep joining. And this would go on for like hours. It was like a first to death. And then finally, I joined someone's Xbox Live and saw his name there. Like, oh, this is a guy I've been playing all the time. And I was like, his voice isn't what I expected. Later, I met him at like one of the regional tournaments in Philadelphia, because that's where he's from. And Punk was kind of just sitting there chilling. And everyone was like, yo, you know who this is? And I was like, no. And then as soon as he spoke, I was like, oh, I know who that is, you know? He likes to have like good players that he's played against to have behind him. So like the day-to-day goal is making sure like I'm sharp and making sure that I'm confident and I feel good about the matches I'm going into, because I really want us as a team to win, and I want to do my part to help make that happen.
Oh, you know how to do that? That's so hard. It's so hard. I can never do it on pad. I think on pad is impossible.
Impossible. But this is not very hard. Little.
Oh, we got the same button.
Andrew, how you doing, killer?
I realized where I've heard your voice before. There's a Twitter clip.
Oh, you're talking about the one that went viral?
Yeah, no, you're like.
You're like,
my name is Sean Williams, also known as Psycho, and I'm currently from Orlando, Florida. So I've known Punk since about 2013. We definitely were doing our own thing. Like in terms of training, we were always playing online a lot, but we like reconnected in like 2015 when he started traveling a lot more. Like he's definitely like taught me a ton about the game. I mean, in terms of a player, he's definitely one of the guys that I idolize for sure. You know, he's seen my grind firsthand, and I think he knows a lot of guys are gonna be scared to fight Kimberly at the highest level. And he knows I'm a demon, so he knows what I'm gonna do. Street Fighter 6 is honestly like insane. Like it's a bunch of killers. You know, the prize pots are getting bigger, the eyes are getting bigger. But short-term goals is to bring this championship home to FlyQuest. It's definitely no holds bars. I'm not going easy for anyone. Like I'm ready to play everybody.
No, it's like everyone who comes to this game with fundamentals, it just doesn't even matter. Like they need to practice the game for so long.
Yeah, I am ChrisCCH. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and I've been playing fighting games since pretty much the start of Street Fighter V, so about 8 years now. Punk is kind of funny. I remember one of my first like bigger tournaments, Northwest Majors 2017. I played him in pools, and I was very disrespectful back then. He started with Cammy, and then I did the little guile crouch walk with Cammy, and I think he teabagged me so much that it ended up on like a bunch of YouTube compilations.
He could get a bunch of damage, but why do that when he could mess with him?
Oh, and this might be a perfect right here.
PG
this is definitely
playing exactly how he needs to. Okay, no perfect. Let's go.
I knew it.
And he was able to take him down right there.
So that was my first ever interaction with Punk. Being on a team with Punk is obviously great because I think Punk is the best player in the world, and he's also someone I've taken a lot of inspiration from. Going into this year, it's very different. I'm a lot more excited to compete and just trying to make it as good of a year as possible. I don't know how many more years I'll be competing, so as long as I'm enjoying it, I really want to be able to look back and say I gave it my best shot.
You're good to go first since we know now if they're going to send Uriel last or not. No one else going to go last. I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt they put Brutus last against him, but maybe he can convince them. I love the Cammy Zangief matchup though. Little do people know. I just don't play it online because I don't really feel a reason to. I like to play Akuma and shoot fireballs at Geef. But I think in big tournaments I would only play Cammy.
I feel like your stand heavy kick makes it okay.
Besides that, just crouch and medium punch. He can whip punish actually all his buttons.
Go on right now.
You can stand light kick?
You can catch it, but nah, not really. Like the medium punch.
Thank you.
And stand medium kick, you can whip punish pretty easy.
PunkDaGod, Evo champ. What's up with you, bro?
How you doing, bro?
You ready for this season?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited, actually.
So what exactly is your thought process when putting these teams together?
It's just people I see work hard, and this year I feel very just good coming here. Like usually I don't feel like this. I feel good, but I feel like we're a little bit maybe a sleeper pick this year. Maybe, I just know my teammates they're gonna come here and really show everyone why I put them on the team.
I think being a team in this format is very different because, obviously it's a very one-on-one type of game. For one, I think you have to have a lot of, styles that complement each other, and also you have, people that can fit a certain role.
So it's gonna be like a point-based system. So there's gonna be a captain match that's gonna be worth 20 points. And then there's a player B, player C match, which are gonna be worth 10 points respectively. Also player A plays player A, player B plays player B, plays player C plays player C. We have one reserve spot for anyone who wants to sit out for that match, whether it be a bad matchup or a personal player matchup. Every team is gonna be playing each other twice, one home, one away.
We're looking forward to the next couple of teams as well going into it. It's going to be Red Rooster versus FlyQuest on our first day. Excuse me? One of the sharpest anti-airs and also one of the more consistent ones.
Pioneers, and what a buffer right there. The crouch medium kick into the elbow, level 3. Psycho gonna shut down the first game.
Dear God!
Kill him. This nigga is different. Kill him. Do EX right not do more? I mean, he did.
Yeah, that double P? I can't remember if he got hit. I think that's double P, right?
Yeah, that's a double P.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a great way to start it out, Sean. That's a great way to start your Street Fighter League out, baby.
Ooh, beautiful stuff right there, Brutus. Covering all his bases. Spine buster, that's plus 30.
Oh, don't jump out of the way, too. He might be turning that level 1.
That's a good point here. You can set him up for it, honestly. But Punk buffering that crouch strong. The sword normal. He's actually going to burn Brutus out as well because it's the CA. Ouch.
Oh, he's dead.
He was winding up. I love that. He conserves his own drive meter, and he prevents Brutus from getting above 2 bars. That means it's burnout. And only 1 bar on deck here. You can't escape. Punk's gonna be able to pull that out like that. 3-2. What a turnaround from the call.
Good shit. DaGod.
Again, Punk is a solid anchor. I think when you have too many solid anchors, you kind of get a lot of disputes over that spot. Sometimes people they're unsure of who they want to put in that spot because it's there's so many people that can go into that one spot. A lot of us are just very good backup supporting roles. Punk won't just select people that he doesn't know but are just the best. I think he'll choose based on what complements his style the best and who he feels like he can trust.
We got Hot Dog, Safe and Do.
Safe and Do. Okay, then I'll go against Safe.
That sounds good to me.
I didn't think
Say Kenny, didn't he?
He picked Guile.
He's starting Gao.
Okay. Bison Ken. We did pretty good. We managed to pull out the win. I got the 2-0 over Uriel Valorio, and Punk pulled out the clutch win against Brutus. So we're up 30 points, and we got a tough match ahead of us right now against Shopify. So we're training right now, getting ready for it.
And once again, we're back at it with Street Fighter League. You guys already know week 2 in the building, and we got a banger to start the set. It's going to be Shopify Rebellion up against FlyQuest, and I can't wait to get it started, Vicious.
Now this is destruction in the half. 50 cent style.
Let's do it again.
Before I self-destruct. Before I self-destruct, Psycho. Good job, bro.
They're trying to whip punish now with a sweep as well. Hey, Chris. Hooked up at full screen. He can actually combos off with a fireball land. Safe though, he's not too thirsty for it. I love that. Oh, good light kick counter hit.
Maybe.
That's the only time you actually get a combo off that with drive rush as well, is when it counter hits. Oh, but it doesn't kill. It doesn't, and safe. He's
nice.
That was such a good
That was
read.
bait. That was bait.
That would have worked.
That's an advanced fireball technique right there. That's tech.
Counter starter. Chris always optimal when he gets situations like this.
No, sir.
Trying to go back to the well and came up dry once. Still fighting no H2O, but neither is Chris.
Shut
it down for the win.
FlyQuest now. Back-to-back victories.
ChrisCCH, last time you was on the end, this time you're cooking up safe. What's going on with that matchup?
I think I played a little bit shaky at the start, but I feel like once I go down one game, my nerves kind of go away and I'm just able to play cleanly after that. So we just beat Shopify Rebellion 40 points to 0, and I'm pretty happy about that. I heard a lot of people saying that Shopify is the best team going into this, and so I really wanted to have good results against him, and this is a good way to start. I started off a little bit shaky, but I think I realized that I'm playing really good in neutral, and my teammates were backing me up. And I feel like when you have the best player in neutral in the world telling you that you're outplaying somebody in neutral, you get a lot of confidence. So I was able to just kind of regain my confidence and play clean at the end and close it out.
What does it mean to play under like a big org?
I mean, it means a lot just because like it's cool to see a team like this supporting the FGC as heavily as they do. So it feels a little bit closer to home, you know, like there's a lot of orgs that kind of like, you support everything, but like let's dabble a little bit in fighting games. But this, it feels like this is such a huge part for them. It means a lot to me that I can kind of represent that a little bit, and I can represent teammates and players that I trust, that I've known for years too. So it really does mean a lot to me. It means even more to hold that banner next to like personal friends of mine too, so.
I'm excited to be under FlyQuest, especially because it feels like to me that FlyQuest is kind of bringing in the same energy I had with CLG. I'm excited to kind of, you know, obviously different teams, but it feels like the vibe is back, and that makes me very happy.
There's no real way for one team to always just be in the grand finals because everyone is like the best there. Like everyone can be the best on their day. So like having one team just win all the time would be crazy. It just doesn't really happen.